Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Norm. My name's Norm. So happy to see you, or not maybe see you, but have you here today with me. Thank you so much. Again, Norm Brzezinski. I run a company called Dash Strategic. I focus on developing effective, dynamic organizations and their leaders. So today I want to get back to some of the original mindset that I had about Coffee with Norm. Kind of got thrown off a little bit with the virus and going down some really long and deeper conversations that can happen early in the morning or in this time frame. So I'm going to go back to the 5, maybe 10-minute time frame and focus on just the jump start for your day a bit more. I have some new programs coming up during the day that I'll tell you about at the end. But today it's just about you. And I'm going to share a quote with you. But first, before I share the quote, I want you, as you're listening to that quote, to try to be witness to your mindset, if you will, your attitude, your position about anything that's in the quote, or about yourself, or about just listening to a quote in itself. So mindsets are pretty amazing. And here's the thing. We all have thousands of them. And we have thousands of them for every area of our lives. And they come from a really interesting spot, and they come from a history, brainwashing, experiences, wins, losses, etc. And we've made assumptions often about those mindsets, and we live with our legacy mindsets making decisions today about stuff that happened perhaps years ago. And one of the things in self-aware leadership is to be present to your mindsets. And they're not that hidden. They're actually just below one's surface as far as on your unconscious and your subconsciousness, right? So you can find them, and there are many ways to do that. And I've got a great way, but we're not going to do that today, maybe sometime this week. But right now, I just want to share the quote, and I want you to check in on your mindset. So first of all, this quote has for years been credited to Nelson Mandela in his inauguration speech. And I, for years, have been quoting it as Nelson Mandela's quote, and I've done that to literally thousands of people. So when I found out that it wasn't him, I did a mea culpa in front of 500 people saying, well, I've quoted this for years, giving Nelson Mandela credit, and it's not. It's from Marianne Williamson, who is the governor, I think, of Wisconsin, and she actually was trying to run for president here this year. So it's from her. Quite an amazing woman. And the reason why Nelson Mandela got credit, because I think his speechwriter took a line or two from the quote I'm going to read you and put it in the speech. So that's how that happened. So again, be present with your mindset, be present to what you're thinking, and be present to what inner conversations you might be having when you hear this. And I'm going to interject as we go along somewhat as well, because I can't help myself. So let me just start off, and it starts with the title, An Inspiring Quotation. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Now I'm going to stop right there. After working and doing this work for 20 years, that is true. We think it's a fear of failure, and there might be some of that, but the biggest fear, I promise you, is the fear of how freaking strong, powerful, and awesome you are. And the reason why that's fearful for all of us is because our stories need to die to get to that person. Our stories get in the way. The oh woe stories, or I can't do this, or I am this, or I'm not that. And that's just self-defense from you having to really take responsibility for how amazing you are. So I like to interject a lot, as you can tell. So I'm going to read that again, and I'm going to go on. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. It's not. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Who are you not to be? You're a child of God. And here's my favorite line in the history of quotes. Your playing small does not serve the world. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your children, your family, your organization, you name it. And your playing small comes from those mindsets. And we think they're real. Well, some people would rather die than give up their stories and their mindsets. But most of us have legacy mindsets, as I said earlier, that are years old and are just no longer true if they ever were. You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so other people won't feel insecure around you. And some of us do that, right? We don't want to show our greatness. It's a little scary. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not in just some of us. It's in everyone. It's in you. It's in me. It's the person you love. It's the person you don't love. It's all there. Be aware of this. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. So your being, your very being in the world, impacts people just by your presence and your mindset. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same and start to witness that. So when you walk into a room, you're having a conversation, depending on your mindset and the conversations, you are actually giving people permission to be free, to be powerful, and to be themselves. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. You will notice that as well. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. I'm going to read it one more time. Again, the exercise is just to be in touch with your mindset and mindsets. And a reminder, we have thousands of them. What is your mindset today? What is your mindset at this moment? Even now, listen to me, there is a mindset there. An attitude, if you will. Not good or bad, just an attitude, a position, if you will. The thing about mindsets to look at is that they're not good or bad. It's not bad norm or good norm. It is, does my mindset help me proceed down the road I want to go, or does it get in the way? That's the only determination whether you want to shift a mindset and whether the mindset serves you or not. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, more than you can even imagine. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. Doesn't serve anybody. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking, so other people won't feel insecure around you. Be your bold, beautiful self. You got to be who you need to be. It's your being in the world, right? We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Go be that talented, gorgeous, incredible human being today. Look at when you are stopping yourself with mindset and attitude and positions and determine if there's an opportunity to change them or not. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're healthy. And this whole pandemic plays games, really shifts our mindsets, right? So we've got to be present to that. And it doesn't mean that we don't have to be concerned or nervous or scared. It doesn't mean that. But we need to know that that's what the mindset is. Only then can you shift when the opportunity arises to shift out of that. And we have to shift out of that. We can't sit in that darkness for long, right? I hope you have a wonderful day. A couple announcements. I am going to be doing Monday lunch and learns at 12 o'clock for the isolated. I might call it that. I'm not quite sure. It's going to be Monday at 12, doing about a half hour. It's my dash classes that I'm going to do for you guys, no charge. And there'll be some homework if you want to do it, and we'll follow up on the homework next week. So look for that for next Monday at 12 noon. I think that's going to be it. If I change it, I'll certainly let you know. And I also have a self-aware leadership program launching the second, which I think is Tuesday, right? So be aware of that. If you're interested in that, let me know. I had a early bird enrollment for you to save some money. I'm going to keep that going. That was for the group setting. If you want to take the Self-Aware Leadership Program by yourself on your own, then just let me know and we'll arrange something. If you need a payment plan, we'll arrange something. Don't forget to take advantage of these Coffee with Norms. And soon, Lunch and Learn for the whatever on Mondays at 12 noon, about a half hour long, Dash class. And then also my programs, the Self-Aware Leadership Program. And then I do free executive coaching every other Monday. And if you want to do that, take some, ask me some questions, see if I can be of any help. That would be great. Hi, Stacy. And Emily, great to see you as well. And all of you, Wendy, beautiful, good job. Bruce, you're looking awesome today, by the way. You're getting younger every year. Good job. So be aware of that and take advantage of that. If you want to get in touch with me, just go to my website, dashstrategic.com, and contact me through the contact page, and I'll see if I can be of any help. Love to work with you. Love to be of help to you. Go out and change the world today, because you guys can do it. If you guys can't do it, none of us can do it. You guys are amazing people, and I look at the people listening here, and I sense shows up my spine. So I know and love you all. I thank you. Have a great day. If I can be of any help, you let me know. Go change things. Thank you.